Hello guys, welcome to YouTube channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are going to compare the Iqoo Z7 versus the Poco X5 Pro. So usually Poco devices are a value for money devices, but this time Iqoo takes the lead. 64 MP main camera with OIS, and this is the Poco X5 Pro, but does not have an OIS. This is 180MP without OIS, and if you look at the Poco X5, it is just a 48MP camera without OIS. But this guy comes with an OIS. Along with comes with an in-display fingerprint scanner, whereas the Poco X5 / the Poco X5 Pro comes with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. You can see in-display fingerprint scanners, and also comes with an AMOLED display. So definitely they have done some compromises in other areas. So let's start from the first thing, that's in the display itself. So you can see, yes, that's it, water drop notch in 2023. So that's the first thing they have done to reduce the cost. So they have used a water drop notch instead of the hole punch selfie camera that has been seen on the Poco X5 / or Poco X5 Pro. So that's the first one. So that's a matter of personal preference. Actually, it is using a bit more space than this guy over here, and this is a 2020, that means 2022 standard is the hole punch selfie camera. This is from a 2020 or 2021 for this. So this is definitely a bit outdated if you look at the hole punch. Apart from the hole punch camera, one more thing is that that's the 90Hz refresh rate. This is just having a 90Hz refresh rate. So I'll show you. So display and brightness, and you can see the screen refresh rate. You are getting two options, just 60 or 90. And over here, where we look at the Poco settings, and if you look at the display, you can have the screen refresh rate 120Hz refresh rate on the Poco X5 Pro. Anyways, that does not matter. That means both are feeling really smooth, and you can felt it is a bit more smoother on the, obviously on the Poco X5 if we compare side by side. Only compare if side by side, then we can felt a minor difference in terms of smoothness for the Poco X5 Pro. But the main thing is regarding the display quality. So let's compare a video playback on both of them. So guys, this is the Iqoo Z7 versus this is the Poco X5 Pro, and at a glance that you can notice a bit of brightness for the Iqoo Z7 if you compare with the Poco X5 Pro, a bit more brightness. And regarding the color vibrancy, both are really good, but actually I could sense a bit more color vibrance is for the Poco X5 Pro. And for the brightness, obviously the Iqoo Z7 is taking the lead. And if you look at the PPA, 413 PPA is for the Iqoo Z7 versus 395 PPA is for the Poco X5 Pro. And in brightness also, I am felting a few more brightness in this Iqoo Z7. So I would conclude that if you're looking into a really bright display, then you can go with this Iqoo Z7. Or if you're really looking into vibrant one, so if you look at this area, this is a bit more vibrant than this guy, then obviously you can go with the Poco X5. Anyways, both are at a glance, both are really good displays. Okay. So next is another area which had made compromise is on the speakers. So the Iqoo Z7 just got a mono speaker. This is the only speaker, whereas the Poco X5 / X5 Pro is getting dual stereo speakers, one over here and one over here. So let's start from the Iqoo Z7. So starting off from the Iqoo. Okay, now it's time for the Poco X5 Pro. So that was a clear win for the Poco X5 / Poco X5 Pro because it has got the stereo speakers, more loudness, more stereo immersive effect is there for the Poco X5 / X5 Pro. But in terms of the Iqoo Z7, I would say just a decent speaker. Actually, the loudness was not that great. The stereo effect was clearly missing over there. It's a just okay speaker for me. I would just consider it as an average one. Apart from that, if you're a normal user, then you could not face any issues over there. Next, talk about the main interesting part, that's the cameras. So obviously here is getting a 64MP main camera, then just skip the next camera, that's it, just to beat up the, let's skip it. And the Poco X5 / X5 Pro are getting this is getting 108MP camera for the Poco X5 Pro and 48MP camera for the Poco X5, and both are does not comes with an OIS. And then both the X5 / X5 Pro are getting an ultra wide camera, whereas that is missing on the Iqoo Z7. Now considering the photos, let me show you some camera samples. So if you just take a look at this, you can see this Iqoo seems really natural and the color seems to be really good. But over here on the Poco X5 Pro, it seems really oversaturated. You can see the green is really deep, the yellow is really sharp, and actually it's a bit annoying type of, we can say, really oversaturated shot on the Poco X5 Pro. So next is another shot. Let's close up on both of them, and you can see both are taking really nice shot, but the detail which is preserved on the Iqoo Z7 is really good. And actually over here you can see still the color vibrancy, the saturation is going over here, but the pic is not crisp as well as not detailing over there. But actually the Iqoo Z7 maintains crisp details over here, so that I will also give a win for the Iqoo Z7 over there. So next is another shot. Let's close up this shot, and you can see this is almost gone on the Poco X5 Pro, versus still its crisp details is maintained. If you compare with this Poco X5 Pro, you can see this is almost washed away over here. You can see blackened areas on it, but still a few more details is available for the what we call Iqoo Z7. A bit more, not a big difference, but still it's a bit better over there. Another shot to show you the color vibrancy. You can see the colors on the what we call Poco X5 Pro is really sharp, whereas if you compare with the Iqoo Z7, you can see the pale natural looking colors. The green seems really dull versus this is really vibrant, as well as if you look at the flower, but actually the entire scenario seems really crisp, whereas actually this, I think at a glance we could tell that this does not contain the details and all. Actually the crispness is for this shot. So for the crispness, not for the color vibrancy, for the crispness I would consider this guy. Apart from that, for the natural color looking, and if you prefer the natural photos, obviously the Iqoo Z7 will be better for you. Next is regarding the selfie camera. So you can see an extreme widening and a warm tone on the Poco X5 Pro versus the perfect natural tone, or I would say is that exact looking photo is captured on the Iqoo Z7. It's a bit widening is done, but still it's okay. But over here it's widening along with the warm tone is on the Poco X5 Pro. So next is regarding the stabilization. Actually,
some rear camera video stabilization 1080p with the steady video mode on in 3, 2, 1 and go.
And you can see, so this does not comes with OIS on the Poco X5 Pro, and the Iqoo Z7 comes with OIS. Next, talk about the performance. Actually, this guy comes with the Dimensity 920 versus this is coming in Snapdragon 778. And if you look at the Poco X5, it comes with Snapdragon 695. Snapdragon 695 along with the Dimensity 920 is almost same. But if you are preferred a gamer, then I would consider this guy, because actually this guy has got a dedicated ultra gaming mode which have tons of features dedicated for gaming. So you can see ultra game mode, you can have few options like this. Let me turn on agree. It have 40 game operation, ES sports mode, and some sound quality effects and frame rate priority options are available. And apart from that, Snapdragon 695 along with the Dimensity 920, actually it is a bit more overclocked than the Snapdragon 695, and it is not as optimized as the 695, but still if you're looking for a high performance or a peak performance phone, then obviously you can choose this what we call Iqoo Z7. And if you are looking for the best, obviously the Poco X5 Pro with the Snapdragon 778 would be better. So next is regarding the UI. So if you look at the bloatwares, actually both had got bloatwares. You can see more in this section. You can see Moj, Snapchat, Daily Hunters, Share Chat, Byju's app are available over there, and along with hot apps and hot games, which keys, annoying notifications are there for this guy. And if you look at it over here, you can have Silly, Snapchat, Mobile Shooter, Spotify, such are available. Along with that, we are getting and get apps and all. But actually the best part is you can just uninstall just right away. Just press and hold, uninstall app, you can uninstall right away. And same thing with this guy also, just press and hold over here, you can just remove, and it's done. So it can be easily uninstalled, but still it is coming. And if you're looking for more features, I would say Iqoo is at 7 considers more features than the MIUI which is available on the Poco X5. And regarding the software updates, I would consider the Iqoo is at 7 rather than the Poco X5 Pro, obviously because of the issues that's faced on the Poco X3 and X3 Pro, and few more due to this motherboard issues due to the software updates and all. So I would obviously prefer the Iqoo Z7. Next, talk about the battery. So on the Iqoo Z7, we are getting 4500 mAh along with 44 watt of adapter for the Iqoo Z7, and for the Poco X5 Pro, we are getting a 5000 mAh plus 67 watt of charging. So 5000 mAh is a perfect for a heavy user, and this is just an okay for a heavy user. And if you look at the Poco X5, it has also got a 5000 mAh, but with 33 watt charger. Here we are getting a 44 with 4500 mAh. So if you're really into a device to buy under 20k, and if these two cons of the device, especially this water drop notch and along with the mono speakers, are not an issue for you, then apart from that the specs seems really good, so then you can directly pick the Iqoo Z7. So guys, that's it for today. Signing off, it's Phone Mania.